Greetings, earthlings, and all beings from all realms of existence. This is another magical production from the Magical Moonchild 444 Saga. I am your honorable and yet humble host, son of a Sufi, and I welcome you. I welcome you all. Assalamu alaikum to my Muslim brothers and sisters. Ashalom to my Hebrew and Jewish brothers and sisters. Namaste to my Buddhist and Hindu brothers and sisters, and to all who identify with the greeting. Ashe and Otep to all who identify with the greeting. And greetings to all my Catholic, Baptists, Christians, all denominations of all sorts, all of my religious and spiritualists alike, right? Yes, witches, warlocks, Wiccans, Satanists, all are welcome to this, to experience the broadcast inside of this human experience in the confines of this simulation. Bismillah. So, today, it's like feels like the aftermath. And gold gold always seems to gravitate towards me, but today specifically, it's just been on my mind. And so today we're going to honor that by using this gold deck. And it's like when the smoke clears. It's like after the gun battle, after the battle, swords, whatever weapons they had at the time. It's like when the smoke clears and the surviving soldiers are walking around checking the bodies. Right? So I'm feeling like energetically it's something like that. We have undergone a spiritual awakening, a mass spiritual awakening, might I add, a mass spiritual awakening, meaning people all over the world started waking up simultaneously at the same time. And after that, it was like spiritual attacks on all, right? Because it is a spiritual war. And when you are undergoing spiritual war, you undergo spiritual warfare. And everyone does not survive. And when I say that, what that means is some people lose their magic, right? They start to believe the spell work that is being cast upon them. They start to believe the naysayers that stand in their way to victory. And in that, they lose themselves. Yet once again, they lose themselves. And so everyone does not survive the spiritual warfare. I get it. I understand. Simultaneously, I stand in conviction of all that I am. I stand in conviction of all that you are. I stand in conviction to motivate you to stand in your conviction as well. Do not hide. Bismillah. And with that, we begin to read. Right? Who's left in the aftermath? We have Aries. So your birthday could be in March, or your birthday could be in April. Take it as it resonates. We have the mighty Aries, right? Very strong, very intelligent. I would say fiery spirit indeed. Maybe even a slight bit of a temper problem, but noble, right? The noble Aries, right? The number 12 also being significant, okay? And who had 12 noble disciples? They said 12. What about? Yeah, but 12 disciples nonetheless. They were all noble in their own manner. Of course, Judas made the mistake and then he quickly regretted it. But noble in the sense of noble to the religion, noble to the way of life, noble to the understanding of how things should be. Your birthday could also be in December. That's right. Your birthday could also be in December. You could be a Capricorn or a Sagittarius. Take it as it resonates. Capricorn being earth sign energy, right? Sagittarius accompanying the mighty Aries with the fire sign, right? Confirmation. And so we also have Venus. We also have Venus energy, right? Which is connected to Libra and Taurus. The very unconventional match, but they both share characteristics in Venus. They both share energy in Venus, right? And so, the Taurus is the treating yourself good, enjoying the best things in life, and going out to eat at fancy restaurants, and that part, and Libra. Oh, and also Taurus with the beauty thing, but Libra is graceful, the beauty, the fertility, the motherly, the sensual, the sexual, all of these things, right? And Taurus obviously shares a few of those, but Taurus and Libra energy nonetheless. Taurus being an earth sign and Libra being an air sign. So thus far, again, and your birthday could be on the 12th of any particular month. So you could be any sign in the zodiac, right? Your birthday could be on the 12th of any particular month, or you could be a life path number 12. Take it as it resonates. Bismillah. Okay. We're going to start the read with this Oracle of Visions, and then we're going to go directly into the tarot cards. And we may pull, okay. Spirit say, just hang tight. We got something. We have a different sequence for you all. Bismillah. Hopefully everyone is enjoying their weekend and getting ready to go back to work on Monday, or go back to wherever you go to make your living. Bismillah. Talk to me, Spirit. It's like, yeah. It's like I feel like the aftermath after a battle. Okay. Very, very synchronistic. We have the number 24. Yeah, so 12 came out in the dice, and now this is just double that. And I'm getting all sorts of things, right? Something about some chromosomes or something. So, there's that. Yes. The number 24 could be significant for someone. You could be 24 years of age, or you could be 42 years of age, right? You could also been born on the 24th of any particular month. Take it or resonates. Or you or someone in your energy could have been born in 1942. Take it as it resonates. If so, this read is for you. Now, here we have a figure half clothed with a red dressing. There is a chessboard in front of that figure with only 4 chess pieces left on the board. One of those chess pieces is red, indicating that the individual who is scantily clothed in the red robe is also the contender who only has one last player on the board. There's also a cage that's been opened to release these butterflies that have been caged inside of a cage. For me, indicating that someone had their magic locked up, and someone has managed to unlock that magic. It actually looks like the figure in the robe is opening the cage to where the butterflies have been in cage, right? You also have a cat. Now, the figure that is clothed is a red head, and underneath, slightly behind the robe, you can see the curvature, the cuppage, the undercupping of a breast, right? And so we are to assume, can only assume that this is a female, right? And she's watching one of the butterflies as it escapes. Basically, I feel like, watching the magic actually work, watching the magic do its work, right? And even though she may have been on the losing end of this game, maybe the game of life, now that she's managed to unlock this beautiful magic that has been caged up, I feel like somehow her odds will change. Maybe she can magically escape this and take one of these pieces that outnumber her 3-1. Something like that. Right? Now let's see what they have. Number 24. Oh, right there. So, letting go, offering a way out. Truly loving another means letting go of all expectations. It means full acceptance, even celebration of another's personhood. And that is a quote by Karen Casey. So it begins. Have the courage to set it free. If it flies away, it was never truly yours. If it returns of its own free will, then you know for sure it was yours. Such is the old adage regarding a loved one. To truly love and be loved, love has to be given and returned freely and unconditionally. Let me repeat that. Such is the old adage regarding a loved one. To truly love and be loved, love has to be given and returned freely and unconditionally, meaning without condition. Meaning there is nothing that can change my love for you. It is unshakable, unbreakable. There's nothing that can change my love for you. There is nothing that can alter the state of my love for you. And this type of love must be reciprocated. Must be reciprocated. Okay? This image captures that moment of release. Will the butterfly return or leave through the open window? Allah. It is a poignant moment and one of courage for the girl who has released the butterfly but is herself a prisoner. Her scenario is symbolically represented by the chess pieces. The analogy of imprisonment can, of course, be applied to self-incarceration. We are often prisoners trapped in a cell of our own making, either by fear, perceptions of duty, or loyalty to causes of people. Whether caring for a loved one or feeling trapped by financial, medical, or any other such circumstances can represent an emotional imprisonment as real as any barred window. That was powerful. That was absolutely so. What it is saying is No matter how much you think you love something, in order to love and truly be loved, you must love unconditionally. Meaning, there is nothing that can be done to change that love. Not, I love this person if they love me. I love this person if they don't cheat. I really do not think that it works that way. Unconditional love. Unconditional love will have you feeling trapped sometimes. Because it's like there's absolutely nothing that you can do to change your love for a person. It's unconditional. And so what you have to deal with are the conditions of the relationship. Yeah, I promise. But if you truly love someone, confirmation, then you must let that person go. You must let that person go. If you have to. So love is not something where it's like, oh, you have to be with a person forever. If you love someone, then you do whatever is best for that person. Now, if that means that you leaving is the best thing that you can do for that person, it will not be an easy thing to do, but it will be the loving and just thing to do. And if that person returns to you in the capacity that you yearn for, then that was meant to be. And if they do not, then that was also meant to be. Very powerful. Also, it's like Spirit is motioning me to find a passage. Quarantine is a period of isolation when a person or animal or rock, for that matter, is kept away from others in order to prevent the possible spread of disease. Since no one knew if there were strange bacteria in the moon rocks, NASA made elaborate preparations to store them in sterile conditions. So it's like maybe someone needs to be removed from people in order to protect them, right? And maybe there's a need for us to remove ourselves away from someone in order to protect them. Yeah, so if you love somebody, really, really love them unconditionally, then maybe there's a need for us to let go. Bismillah. Now, this is a read, a general collective read. If it resonates, take what resonates. And if it does not, do not fret. The read does not belong to you. Bismillah. Okay. The first card is the Page of Cups in reverse. Yeah. Water energy, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Water energy. The Page of Cups. The young, poetic, optimistic lover boy or lover woman. It does not have to be gender specific. When I say boy, it doesn't necessarily mean that you are a man. Lover boy energy. Take it as it resonates. This is like, yeah. Yep. Okay. So, it's like, some point, at some point you went into, kind of the who cares about love type thing. Yeah. This is you not receiving love. You, okay. Yep. Somebody ran a whole lot of whim wham flim flam sweet talk on you. Had you thinking that it was together forever. Somebody talked you completely out of your heart. And they were playing freaking games the whole darn time. And they were freaking attractive. They were freaking attractive. They were funny. They were like fun. Young, attractive, and fun. When I say attractive, I mean attractive. If it was a female, I'm like getting a very, very curvaceous, a very, very voluptuous, curvaceous female that is like down to earth, hippie, romantic, sweet talking, manipulative, extremely toxic, and super attractive individual. Yes, the Page of Cups. And they talk some hellified good game, and oh my goodness, it was awesome. And damn it, they look good. Like, they look good. This was a guy, they are very much in shape, takes care of themselves, always has the latest fashion. This person is flamboyant. You see the way that Page of Cups is dressed? He got that pink on, right? The color pink being specific for someone specifically, right? The Page of Cups. Water sign energy. Water sign energy, right? I'm hearing like, it could be any of them, but Scorpio, Cancer type energy, right? And right now, Earth sign energy, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. But right now, it's like you are very apprehensive about who you share your energy with. You are very, very apprehensive about who you share your abundance with. You're very, very apprehensive about who you let into your square, who you let into your domain, right? You're very, very apprehensive about who you give your abundance to, meaning your time, your attention, and your physical. Yeah, you might even be abstinent. You might even be abstinent. I'm no even exaggerating. I am no even exaggerating. You may be abstinent. Like, no, thank you. I'm good. Since y'all want to play games, since you want to play with my heart, since you want to treat me like I'm a piece of meat and use me and got me all confused, got me off my pivot, I ain't letting a penny go, right? I don't care who you don't care about you being hungry. I don't care about your bills that you ain't. I'm done. I'm keeping all my energy to myself. I am not sharing any longer because now I realize the value of my time. Now I realize the value of my love energy. Now I realize the value of my physical energy. You're gonna miss me. And I'm definitely not letting go of my energy any longer. It's like they're holding on to it for dear life. This person could be spiritual. This pentacle keeps grabbing me. Maybe someone's into Wiccan. Maybe someone's, into a little bit of witchcraft. To each his own. Nothing wrong with it. I got some witch friends. I love them all. Let's not be so hasty to judge. I promise you, if you're hasty to judge, 9 times out of 10, you're going to be completely wrong in your judgment, right? But again, you're done giving away your love energy. However, you have Earth. You have an Earth sign with this 5 of Pentacles, right? You have someone in this Earth sign energy. Could be on this realm of existence or in another realm of existence, right? Could be ancestors, but someone is making sure, someone is trying to ensure that you are not left in the cold again. Someone is trying to ensure that you don't have to financially undergo any struggle. Someone is trying to ensure that you are not abandoned anymore, right? And I'm really, I'm feeling like it is an ancestor. You can have an ancestor who is an earth sign. Take it as it resonates. We have 5 of these pentacles. I feel like the number 5 is significant for some reason. Okay, we got, again, the 5 of Pentacles. And so the number 5 being significant, right? You could be born in May, or your birthday could be on the 5th of a particular month, right? Yeah, you could have been born in May. Yeah, you could be a Taurus or a Gemini. Take it as it resonates. But Taurus being earth sign, right? So maybe some connection there. Take it if it resonates. But it's like someone definitely is doing something that it's like something behind the scenes to ensure that you don't have to struggle anymore. Maybe this is you doing something behind the scenes that you don't have to struggle anymore, right? But this is something that's going on. It's going to ensure that you don't have to struggle anymore. Take it as it resonates. Okay. We got Aquarius energy, the first major arcana, the star card, right? So it's like it's a need for you to connect with Mother Earth. Yep. It's a need for you to connect with Mother Earth and pour some energy into the world, which would be pouring energy into yourself. It's kind of like giving back. There's a need for you to give back. There's a need for you to give back. There's a need for you to share your spiritual energy with the universe. Right? Take it as it resonates. Yeah, so there's a need for you to share your spiritual energy with the universe. We got the star card, and again, Aquarius, but this is who you are, right? But there's a need for you to share that with the world. There's a need for you to share that with the world, right? It's like the more of yourself that you share, the stronger you'll become. And it's the need for you to look inward. Look inward. Yeah. Definitely, examine yourself. Examine yourself. Look inward. If you wanna find God, just get to know yourself. And when you find yourself, God will be there waiting to assist you. So we got air sign energy, got the Aries, got the Aquarius, excuse me. Aquarius energy with the Star card. We also have the Ten of Cups in reverse. So people are seeing you, and it's like you've stopped giving your love away. Again, you could have been, with this Page of Cups, who just misled you and took you through so much, like they tricked you, right? With the love, with that fake love energy. Now it's got you in this space to where you refuse to open up to anybody, refuse to share your energy with anybody. You refuse. Now you got your ancestors, they wanted you to believe in love again. Something like that. They're trying to help you to understand that, it's not over, right? And there's a need for you to look inward to find the star that you are, right? The star that you are, and that's where you will find your happiness. But you gotta stop. You can't hide. You gotta go inward, and you gotta show yourself to the world, right? Like the shining star you are. You have to stop hiding yourself and show yourself to the world, right? And it's understandable that people are seeing you in this Queen of Cups in reverse, because you've been through a lot, right? Your heart is, you're not into just giving your love energy away anymore. And so you're keeping that love. You're holding it for yourself. And that's why the Queen of Cups is in reverse, because the Queen of Cups that's some strong love. The Queen has mastered the art of love, and they know how to love. They know how to love. They're empathetic. They're compassionate. They feel, right? That's a lot of emotions. They feel other people's emotions. They're empaths, right? And so you have decided to turn that off, right? And so people are taking notice that that's what's going on. Now, again, we have the number 5 being significant again, because we got the 5 of Swords in reverse. But this is you. This is you healing from whatever betrayal has been set upon you. You see how this person has been abandoned? And like I told you, again, with the 5 of Pentacles, you got your ancestors trying to make sure that you are never abandoned again. Trying to make sure that you remember that what love really is. Because love really does exist. And just because this karmic ass player talked a good game and might have talked you about your sense, right? Talk to you about your senses so that you can pleasure your senses and pleasure your senses. Something about the senses being pleasured, right? But you've healed. You were betrayed, but it's okay. It's like you got betrayed so many times, you just looking at the whole situation like, it's cool. Whatever happens, happens, right? Whatever happens, happens. If that's the way it's going to go, then that's the way it's going to go. The number 5 being significant again, your birthday could be in May, your birthday could be on the 5th of any particular month, right? But you have healed, and you don't, it's like you're closed off. You're not verbally going to challenge anyone to sustain their loyalty, right? And the last card is the World card in reverse. The World card is the end of a cycle. When I see it in reverse, it's telling me this is the end of a karmic cycle. This is the end of a karmic cycle. So whatever it is that has been going on with this lover, sweet talker who done talked you out of your love and took it back, got you all closed up, don't want to give no type of energy to nobody, and I understand. I understand. And so do your ancestors. And that's why they trying to help you never to feel that type of pain again. And the only way to do that is for you to go within. And when you do go within, you will find God, and that will strengthen you. And that way, you can be this star that you are. But in order to be the star that you are, you have to shine bright for the world to see. Stop hiding. Stop hiding. And it's understandable for them to see you in this energy to where you're not giving your love away anymore, because you're not giving your love away anymore. You understand how precious it is. You understand how precious it is. You understand how valuable it is. You understand how strong it is. And you understand that not all deserve to have it. And that is wisdom. The five of swords in reverse. Again, you've been hurt so many times. You've adapted. You're like, yeah, they leaving again. It's cool. I ain't tripping. I ain't tripping. Because if they leave, they were not meant to be with you. So it's okay. It's okay to let go. Sometimes we gotta let go. And sometimes it's not what we want to do. Sometimes it's like, no, destiny, don't do it. Sometimes it's like, this can't be life, right? But all is aligned with divine timing. And God's will is perfection. And so sometimes in life things happen that we might not want to happen. But we have to deal with them accordingly. And sometimes they end up being the best thing that could have ever happened to us. We're not always able to see that when we're in the midst of that storm. But we gotta know that everything is happening for our highest good. Sometimes those things hurt. Sometimes those things bring us emotional distress, emotional pain, and mental anxiety. But we gotta push through. The world card. The world card, right? There's a lot of energy connected to the world card. Assalamu alaikum. There's a lot of energy connected to the world card. The world card is connected to Leo with the sun. So that's happiness, that's confidence, that's strength. Pluto is connected to Scorpio. Venus is connected to Taurus in this context of the world card. And Uranus is connected to Aquarius. All those are connected to the world card. The number 21 could be significant for someone. You could be 21 years of age, or you could have been 21 years of age when you had your first spiritual awakening. Take it as it resonates. I love you. Sincerely, unconditionally, and forever. And forever. Boss energy. Whoever you are a star. And that boss energy is definitely with you. So, worry not. Cycles have to end. But it is all a part of destiny. Ex-lover is spinning the block for you because you shut them off, you cut them off, and you ain't playing no games. And God got your back because they getting them out your life. This has been another magical production from the Magical Moonchild 444 Saga. I am your honorable and yet humble host, son of a Sufi, and I love you. I love you all. Assalamu alaikum.